Okay, this is another video on interrogating and interviewing your data. So I've resorted my information to put it back in alphabetical order according to row A here, institution name. And I'm going to use my control arrow down key to get to the end of my data. And I'm just going to show you a function that really does not make sense for our particular data set necessarily, but I want to show you how to do it anyway. So for example, what we can do is add totals this way as well. Now why I say it doesn't make sense for our data is that we can't really add up these institution numbers. We could if we went back to subtotals and we just isolated the institution numbers, but not right now it's replicating institution campus numbers. So this is actually $8,283 for the entire institution, but it's replicated it for each campus, which makes the data really hard. Okay, I need to pause. My husband is trying to make me laugh. Okay, so I'm back in the game. Okay, so we're not going to add up this. Again, it doesn't make sense, but we could add up the total violations here across, all the campuses. And to do that, again, we're going to use our equal sign. And this time we could do G2, and then we're going to do colon. I'm sorry, we need our sum. Oops. Sum. G2, colon, G2000 and 67. So that's a lot. You wouldn't want to add that up by hand. So we're going to do that. And so overall we see over 7,000 violations if we go across all campuses. So that is one thing that we can do here. I'm going to pause it one more time. Okay, so we've added up this totals here, but we could also add up these other ones here. So I can put in the same calculation. I probably should have started over here. So we're going to go equal sign, and we're going to go sum. We're going to go D2 colon D2267. Put the parentheses back and hit enter. And this time I'll be smart about it, and I'll go like this. So here are our numbers. Now we can't just simply add up our liquor violations percentage out of this total because it's a different equation. So what we can do for this is we can go back up to the top. We can get our equation from that first one by going Control C. We're going to copy it. And here you can see the marching ants is what sometimes they call them. So I've copied that. I've used my arrow and control key to get quickly to the bottom here. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go Control V and just paste that in. And so now I know that I have 65% of the total violations across public tier campuses in 2002 were 65% were for liquor violations. So that's also really interesting information to know and could work itself into a story. All right, so now we need to know some other interesting information, and I'm actually going to do this in a different thing down here. I'm going to put over here some certain types of calculations that we can do. Mean, also known as average, mean, medium, and mode, the three W's. The three M's. Oh my God. Okay, so here we go. We're going to put our cursor here, and okay, sorry for the rough edit there. We're going to get rid of medium. We're just going to do mean. Oh, and by the way, this is also known as the average. So I'm going to plug that in here. And we'll do the medium. So if we go over here, there's actually a function that allows us to do this. We can put in average, and then we're going to do what you've seen us do before. Open parentheses. We're going to go I2 colon I2267, close the parentheses and hit it. And that did not work. So we probably ran into the same problem that we ran into before, which is we have an issue because of the 0 and empty cells. So we're not going to be able to do that.